Hi and welcome to the country. Because we're determined to prove that Sunderette Car Crazy is not just a show for rhymes with bankers from Auckland. We've come down to the Manawatu.
Tonight, we're burning up the track at Manfield as Fleur becomes the accidental owner of an American supercar.
And then I'm tempted to take a swing at this week's celebrity. As Stratford's favourite son gets pushy on the golf course.
And I look back at the car more Kiwis have owned than any other.
Hey Fleur,
Hey.
how you going? Didn't you used to own one of these?
Yeah, black too.
So what are you doing here, mate? Are you looking for a bargain or something?
Yeah, but I don't know about auctioning.
It's easy. I'll show you how, eh?
Okay.
Well, if you want to own the car, the first thing you got to do is register here.
Just like to fill in your name and details there. We'll give you a bidding number for today's sale. There you are, number 3. Most of the vehicles, $2,000 and over, have a pre-auction mechanical report in the window, which will help you choose a car, hopefully, give you a little bit of peace of mind.
Do we take this?
Yep,
It's your number.
Let's go.
Okay, Shane, I want the black Honda.
All right, well, what we'll do is we'll put the little ticket up and start bidding quite low, so we might get a bargain, all right?
Right, like that.
230.
Just like that.
235 on the right.
You've got to make sure you're clearly seen.
240. 245.
That man's going to get it.
Oh, put it up again.
Hit 250. 255 on the market. I sell it away now.
This is easy, I can do that.
255,000. Last chance, all done. 255,000. Sold to the lady in the front row.
Shane, what have I done?
No.
Okay, John, now I couldn't really buy something like this by accident, could I?
No, you couldn't, Fleur. We certainly look after our customers. We make, the vehicle is presented to them. They know which one they're bidding on, and we know the difference between someone scratching their nose and actually bidding on a vehicle.
Well, John, seeing as I've technically bought the car, is there any chance that Shane and I can take it for a spin?
Old Snake Eyes here comes from the country that pioneered the expression, bigger is better. The Viper is the creation of the Chrysler Corporation. You know, the company that make the Jeep? And every single Viper is handmade by a team of skilled craftsmen.
The GTS Viper now comes with a few more creature comforts, like air conditioning, wind-up windows, door handles, and of course airbags for safety.
But one thing hasn't changed on this beauty. An all-alloy V10 8-litre engine that pokes out a whopping 450 horsepower. And enough torque to tow a freight train.
Okay, well that is enough talk. Come on, let's see some action.
This is a purebred racer. Both the steering wheel and the pedals are fully adjustable for the driver. It's a bit like the race car, really. But that's not a bad thing because this car can pull 1G on acceleration alone. What do you reckon?
That's great, isn't it?
It's just such a big monster of a car, isn't it?
That's beautiful.
This car can go from 0 to 160 kilometres an hour in just over 9 seconds. But it doesn't stop there. If you could find the space, this beast will accelerate through its 6-speed gearbox to 185 miles an hour. That's just under 300 kilometres an hour. Rear territory. Woohoo! Hold on, Fleur.
Yeah. Now I know how John feels.
If you're keen to race a high-performance exotic car, chances are you can't afford it. But the team at Sony PlayStation have come up with this, Ridge Racer Type 4, and it's real cool.
Go! Here we go! It's showtime!
Well, you don't have to be a Trans Am champ to master this game, or so they say. Ooh. But it is very realistic. A day at the track in my race car costs a couple of grand in brakes, tyres, fuel. But you can get the general idea and from a much more comfortable seat in your own lounge for just a fraction under 90 bucks. Oh!
Spencer, where did it all start for Toyota Corolla in New Zealand?
Well, Corolla production started in New Zealand in 1969. It was built in Thames from that year, and that was the first generation Corolla. Japanese cars weren't the top-selling cars in the market in those days. New Zealand was still on a diet of meat pies and Holden cars. Corolla became number one in 1984, and that was the first of the front-wheel drive generation. We took the opportunity to go and hire Chris Amon. He'd criticised the car on a motor show on TV, the previous generation, the 70 series. He turned it into a really great handling car.
So Spencer, Chris Amon criticised the Toyota Corolla and they produced this?
Yep, and this is the GT version of that first Corolla with Chris's input.
Right. So really it's the love child of Toyota Corolla and Chris Amon.
You could say that.
You could say that.
The real difference is under the bonnet with
Under
the
the
GT
bonnet.
engine.
Yep.
Yeah, that's the 4AG engine.
But the Toyota Twin Cam had its roots in the 1972 Corolla Live-In.
I heard this car for the first time at Hopper Hopper, and just the sound of it to me was really exciting. It was different in a world full of Ford. So I followed the car with enthusiasm all through the years while I rallied my 1300cc version. But to me this was the ultimate dream, but not to be realised for 15 years when I found it in pretty badly damaged condition in a shed in Tokoroa. The Live-In and the Trueno, as they were then and still are now, they were the first really serious GT sports saloons for Toyota. And they gave them a whole new image in New Zealand motorsport.
So I suppose it's come a long way since the little 1100 tootled off the factory floor back in the 60s.
Oh yeah, they've added that fifth door. It seemed to suit the lifestyle of New Zealanders.
Car of the century?
Absolutely, yeah. Number one choice for New Zealanders well into the next century.
Now here's your chance to win a brand new car, or maybe even two. Simply by watching SunDirect Car Crazy, you could become the owner of the new Jeep V8 Grand Cherokee, or a Chrysler Neon and a Chrysler Voyager. Both packages worth in excess of $80,000. Entering is super simple. Just name the car featured in this week's Car Crazy test drive, fill in the entry form in New Zealand Autocar magazine, and keep your fingers crossed.
My guest this week likes to do the odd bit of surveillance. Now, that's not really too much of a surprise because for years he was under surveillance himself. And I think he's had one close shave too many. After the break, meet the star who drives this car.
Hoi!
Hi. Hey, Bull, how are you?
I'm good, but what are you doing hanging around my vehicle?
Well, it's a nice car, isn't it?
Yeah, Land Rover Discovery, very nice indeed, goes very well.
Well, I guess this is the first one you've actually had to fork out for.
Yeah, well I tell you what, that's the thing with rugby, we're very fortunate, you know, you get sponsored vehicles and things, but it's actually nice to buy your own vehicle and have a bit of responsibility, I suppose.
And I saw the golf clubs in the back.
Yeah, I play a bit of golf actually, I usually play with my kids and they live in there. Would you like to come with me?
Oh.
You can be my caddy.
Oh, great, thanks.
Come on then.
So how long have you had the Discovery?
Well, what actually happened is I had my All Black car till after the All Black series last year because I was injured, and then basically when I didn't get in, All Black season finished, I had to give it back, and that's when I basically thought, well, shit, I've got to get a vehicle, and I did this doco, and then I thought, oh, Land Rover's a nice vehicle to have. Well, I think I'll go with that.
What about your wife? Is she allowed to drive it?
Nope. No, I should. No, she can drive it. She's driven it twice in the last year. Oh, not too bad, not too bad.
I don't know if that's good or bad.
Well, we've got to go for a little bit of a wander in the trees. I'll put it to you that way.
Okay.
That's the only trouble with golf courses. There's a lot of trees on them.
Oh,
Never mind.
I reckon it was deliberate.
Oh. See, now you've made me go all shaky, but you're not wrong.
Is it hard letting go of rugby? I mean, when you watch games, do you still sort of think, oh...
No, not really. I just sort of feel like I'm on a different stage of my life now, and I'm just really enjoying what I'm doing. I mean, I had a good innings out of rugby, but you've got to move on, don't you? And it's nice to be your own person. People ring me up to do things now, and I can say, well, yeah, I want to do it or I don't, as opposed to, you've got to do it. Hey, there's one thing we've forgotten. Where's my ball? Gee, you're a good talker.
Tonight, we're going to talk about keeping left. And keeping left is the golden rule while travelling on any road. But it's the most blatantly ignored rule by our drivers.
We're travelling in the fast lane of an Auckland motorway, and we've just been overtaken by a truck in what should be a slower lane. Why? Because the van up front is only doing 75 kilometres an hour and should be further left. it's holding up all the traffic, and that's potentially dangerous. So remember, keep to the left lane unless you're overtaking, especially if you're travelling slower than the traffic around you.
Window screen clean, sir?
You again. What are you doing, John? New job?
Bit of secondary employment. Actually, I'm getting very good at this.
Well, mate, this is the Kia Mentor, and at $18,000, it's got to be one of the best value four-door saloons on the market.
18 grand, that sounds way too good to be true. Is there a catch, or is...
No, there's no catch. It's just a good example of what the Korean motor industry can offer. And I mean, it's got a 1.5 litre twin-cam fuel-injected engine and a pretty good-looking body to go with it.
Yeah, well, Flir's going to be a bit concerned, isn't she?
Competition, you reckon?
I noticed, Shane, that it's sort of got this modern look here. It's like colour-matched grille, bumpers and mirrors.
Well, people seem to think that Korean cars are somehow less than their Japanese counterparts, but Kia have totally designed and developed this package, and I think it's a real winner.
I suppose the price would make it really attractive for fleet buyers as well.
Well, it is, and it's actually becoming quite popular as rental car as well. So, and as you can see, it's got a lot of room.
Actually, it's very tidy inside. And look, mate, fast glass.
Yeah, well, that's what I heard down the local, mate.
You shouldn't talk to Fleur then, should you?
Hey, the electric windows are actually all round as well, which is quite cool, and it's got electric mirrors as well.
Oh, that's cool.
A Kia also fit this reasonably high-tech stereo cassette by Kenwood, which has no less than 6 speakers. Eh? Couple up here, yeah, 2 down the front door, 2 in the rear, and I like the way that the rev counter and the gauges are actually integrated into each other. It looks quite cool.
So, let's take it for a test drive. You got someone lined up for us?
Yep, well, I'll give you a lift, mate, but you got to lose that wand.
What? The wand? All right.
Right. Well, hey, John, meet Charlotte, our test driver, and Eden.
Hi.
Hello, pleased to meet you.
You too.
What do you think of the car, Charlotte?
I really like it. It's
good,
It's
isn't it?
really good.
Well, how about we just get straight into it and take it for a ride?
Yep, why not?
Okay. Enough grunt for you?
Yes. No, it's good.
Because this is only a 1.5 litre.
Yeah, no. Well, I mean, I'm used to 1.6, and this
Right.
honestly feels, I don't know if it feels like more, but it feels like the same.
At least the same.
Yep. And it's also very smooth, which is really nice.
So, what do you think of the layout in general?
No, it's all very nice, it's clear and concise, and it's great having the stereo right here. So that means when I'm driving, I can just,
Yeah, I mean,
cool.
that's really
Does
something
it come
you
with
use
a little
more
remote?
Ah, well,
That's even handy, I can keep it here.
we can suggest that to them maybe.
And so then when Eden gets older, she can have the remote. No, actually, no, that's not a good idea.
That's a bad idea.
Yeah, we'll change that.
So it's a smooth ride.
Yeah, no, it's been really easy to get the feel of, because I get so used to my own car when I drive someone else's car, it's actually sometimes really hard, but this feels great.
Now, how much would you expect to pay for this car?
I'd say 22 and a half.
All right, would you be surprised if I see in fact it's just under $18,000?
Under 18,000.
Under
I think
18,000.
that's fantastic.
I don't think you want to give this back, do you? Charlotte marked the Mentor 8.5 out of 10, though I'm thinking she must have assumed it came with babysitter as a standard feature.
Well, thanks, John. That was really fun. So I'm just going to go in and do a bit of shopping.
Right.
Don't mind looking after Eden?
Uh,
Right, thank you.
not really
See
qualified.
ya.
Yeah. Nice baby.
I found success in my job, I earn great money, I have good friends. I think people really like me. Anyone can find a real estate agent that gets around to it. If they want a real estate agent that gets onto it, well, they come and visit me.
Here's a bit of a trick question for you. Do you know who the largest manufacturer of cars in the world is? Answer after the break. The largest manufacturer of cars in the world is actually Hot Wheels. 2 Hot Wheels cars are sold somewhere in the world every second. In fact, more of these cars are manufactured per year than Ford, Chrysler or Chevrolet put together. In fact, if you line them up nose to tail, they would circumnavigate the world 4 times. That's kind of spooky. Well, it's feeding time at Rainbow's End, and the car crazy killer is waiting for its very last meal of the series. Yep, that's right, this is the very last chance for someone to drive away in a brand new car. All they've got to do is answer a few simple questions and, of course, condemn their old car to the jaws of death. We've already given away 2 cars so far, so let's hope that our last contestant is our lucky last. Let's go and meet them.
Okay, John, this is Michelle.
Hello,
Your
Michelle.
husband, Alan.
Was that
And we're
Ellen?
Sean. Yeah. Now, your wee girl, Alicia's over in the crowd. There's a few tears.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she doesn't want the
Does
car
she love
crashed.
Well, how long have you had the car for?
10 years.
10 years, a trusty old Ford Escort, and you're going to kill it.
Yep.
My God, why?
His idea.
Ellen, you're greedy, you want a new car?
Doesn't everyone?
Now, I heard that you're a bit of a rally driver too, is that correct?
Oh, a bit of co-driving.
Have you done it in this car? Done a bit of...
No. Oh,
No.
yeah, well.
Wouldn't get up to the starting line, really, would
No,
it?
no.
All right, Michelle,
Right.
let me come and tell you how it works,
Okay.
yeah? Okay. Now, what we have here is a line of brand new Kia vehicles, all right?
Yep.
And in every boot there is a prize. But in one boot there is the grand prize of the Kia Credos GLX, okay?
Okay.
But some of the other prizes you could win tonight are a set of 4 brand new premium Continental tyres from Germany, valued at $1,000 courtesy of New Zealand Motor Distributors. An APCO Auto Parts gift pack including mothers, polishers and waxes, plus an assortment of Pennzoil merchandise valued at $850. A brand new Sony CD single player car stereo with 40 watts per channel, plus a set of Explode component speakers valued at $899 courtesy of Sony New Zealand. And a Momo gift pack including a Fighter Wood leather steering wheel, phantom gear knob, and a pair of seatbelt pads valued at $915 courtesy of Concord Trading. But of course, Michelle, you have come here to win the grand prize, yes?
Yes.
Well, shall we go and have a look at it?
Yep.
All right, after you. Okay, Michelle, this is the car that could be yours in a little while. What do you think?
Not bad.
Lovely?
Yep.
Touch it for good luck?
Very good luck.
All right, time to ask you some questions. First question is, which letter of the alphabet is used to name some 8-cylinder car engines? Which letter of the alphabet?
V.
V or V8? Well
V8.
done. Pop that first V. Brilliant. Okay. Which British car company built the luxury car called the Phantom? It's a
Don't even know what the Phantom is.
Well, think of just a decent British car company. One of
Ford?
the best. Not Ford, no, that's American. It was the Rolls-Royce.
Oh, okay.
It's all right, that one stays closed. Indy cars are named after which famous car race in the USA? Indy cars.
Indianapolis.
Well done, Indianapolis 500, we can pop that. That's good enough for me. What do Americans call a car's bonnet? Boys in the...
Hood.
Well done, she got that. Which city has the most taxis? A, New York, B, London, or C, Mexico City?
New York.
No,
Oh,
it was
London.
C, Mexico City. Yeah, but well done. Look, you've got 3 out of 5. I'm going to offer you $300 if you give us the right to kill your car. Now think about it.
No, go
What
for it.
should she do? Should she kill the car?
What do you think?
Squash the car. Yeah, she should squash the car. Most definitely.
I think we should do it. $300 for you.
Thank you.
And Shane, flick the switch.
Hello, sweetheart. Don't you want Daddy to crush the car? Why do you like that colour?
First flight, Michelle. Whoa. Sudden destruction. Look good.
Did you put yours in there?
Nah, mine's in better condition than me.
I love it when the glass comes out. Let's go and have a look around the other end, huh? This is fully crunched. almost there.
What do you think of that?
I don't think I'll be driving it home.
Well, this is an impersonation of your car. What do you reckon? Is that close to it?
Yeah,
It
yeah,
is.
very.
Let's leave it in the past. Let's go walk to your future, shall we say?
Okay.
Hey Michelle, this is Kia's flagship, the Credos. Okay,
What
now
then?
it's a 2 litre, fuel injected, power windows, climate air conditioning, driver's airbag.
Plus, your brand new car comes with free car insurance for 1 year, courtesy of Sun Direct Insurance.
Now this car is worth $27,995.
What do you say we cut to the chase?
Yep.
And find out whether or not it's going to be
Yep.
yours. All right. Come this way.
Are you nervous now?
Most definitely. Nervous for Michelle as well.
We have boot 1, 3 and 4 open. I want you to pick one of them.
4, my daughter's 4.
Okay, daughter's 4. We're going for 4. Shane, number 4. Now he will bring a question and there's also the prize there.
All right, here we go. You hold that one there,
Okay.
dear to your heart. What insect is the Volkswagen named after?
What insect?
So there's a car that is referred to by the
Beetle.
name...
Well He's done! She's won! Oh, a bit nervous? This is the moment, okay? You have won a Momo gift pack including a fighter wood leather steering wheel, phantom gear knob and a pair of seatbelt pads valued at $915 courtesy of Concord Trading. Well done.
All right.
Well done. Now, you didn't wear which vehicle was the car in?
Okay,
Look, it was in
it was in car boot 2.
number 2.
Oh, well.
Oh, look, you came close. But look, you've got that. That's worth about $1,000. You've got $300. Have you enjoyed playing
Yes,
today?
thank you.
All right, we've enjoyed having you. And we'll see you next week on Sun Direct Car Crazy. Bye-bye.
I'll show you how, eh?
Okay.
And the seat for that perfect driving position.
Perfect what position?
Driving position.
Yeah, I heard you.
Remember, if you're thinking car, travel, home or contents insurance, give Sun Direct a call on 0800 80 1710.
Oh, well, we can always sell it at tomorrow's auction, or maybe the director's bought his credit card.